sure you guys are gonna love the beautiful plants that we're gonna be planting up in today's video. So I just made it back from Sandy's Back Porch Garden Center. I met Valerie and Brian from Jackson, Mississippi, and I am so excited. You know, it's one thing to go back and forth with you all in the comments because you guys leave just such beautiful, supportive messages in the comment section, and I really appreciate you guys for supporting and being a part of my channel here. But you guys, to meet one of you guys or two of you guys in person, it is just such a satisfying experience, and I want to wish Valerie and Brian safe travels back to Jackson, Mississippi. The first thing that I'm going to do, I am going to add just a little bit more soil here. Now I came in, I added fresh, beautiful soil, so I'm using the Espoma brand soil here. So I want to make sure I'm able to give my plants a little bit of height. I don't want them to be too deep down inside of the containers, and I also don't want them to be too high. So when I come in and I water my plants, I don't have soil spilling over the side of it. But you want to make sure you have the correct height. So I am going to top this off with just a little bit more soil. I'm just going to add a few more scoops. Maybe one more. Alright, so this is about the level where I want it to be. So I'm coming in with my Proven Winter slow release fertilizer like I always do. And I'm just going to work this into the surface because you want it to actually make contact with the roots. Okay? So slow release fertilizer feeds up to 6 months, but I do come in sometimes about that 8-week mark and top dress with just a little bit of the slow release fertilizer. Now as it starts to warm up, it's going to start to feed my plants, and I'm going to get a luxurious show, and I cannot wait. Now I have this obelisk here. Now this obelisk is actually the same obelisk, but just a larger size of the obelisk that I have planted up on my window box. So this is actually going to serve as my thriller. So these containers are going to be bumped up against my central air unit right here. So what I want to do is, that leaves me this area in here to have free reign and plant as I see fit. I'm going to get the other container set up, add a little bit more soil, slow release fertilizer, and then we'll start planting. Now I got a lot of questions about where I got these obelisks from, because actually there is a third layer too. So I had a small, medium, and large, and what I did was I bought 2 of them. I cannot recall the exact location, but I want to say that I got these obelisks from Sandy's Back Porch. I could be wrong. I'm going to try to look through my pictures on my cell phone to see, because a lot of times I will document where I get stuff from. I might take pictures, but a lot of times when I'm out of town visiting, I've had these for quite some time. So that's why it's kind of like jogging my memory where I actually got these from. Then I'm going to stick this down in here and then here is my area where I'm going to be planting up here on this container. All right, so I think these are straight in here. Let me see. Okay, plant was a little bit root bound. It's definitely ready to come out of this can. Guys, so let's talk about these containers and the plants that I have in them. There is a purple fountain grass in this container, but it's going to have time to grow up a little bit. In the meantime, the Serendipity Allium will be the main star until the purple fountain grass grows up, and it'll take center stage. Can you imagine, you guys, later on in the season, the purple fountain grass just bursting out of these obelisks? I can't wait for the show, and I'll definitely be updating you guys in videos to come. When you're creating a beautiful area, you want the look to be very cohesive. I have a lot of repeating patterns from the containers as well as the colors. It makes a cohesive look throughout the whole entire patio. And I'll continue, as I add plants, I'll continue to go along with that same color scheme, because one of the things that you don't want to do is add a plant that does not flow with your space. So I'm very satisfied with these containers. I want to send special blessings to Valerie and Brian, and I'm so happy that I ran into you at Sandy's back porch. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. See you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.